Welcome, radiant Leo souls, old royals and new cosmic cubs alike. Transmission from Golden Fortune Leo, where the crown meets the cosmos. Hello and welcome, brilliant Leos. Whether you've been riding solar flares with me since Saturn last strutted through your 5th house, or you just found this channel thanks to a hunch, a sign, or maybe the YouTube algorithm finally doing its inner work, this is your place. You're home now. This is Golden Fortune Leo, a space where we don't just flirt with astrology. We dive deep. We blend zodiac science with psychological insight, and occasionally sprinkle in some Buddhist calm because let's be real, sometimes the only thing stopping a Leo from flipping a table is a monk's breath and a cup of tea. Now, let's talk about what's arriving on May 18th, 2025. Because this isn't your average celestial moment. This is a cosmic event with claws Mercury square Mars. It's not just an astrological footnote. For most people, it might feel like static. But for Leo chosen ones, it's a fire alarm from the universe. This isn't a side quest. It's the ignition key. Mercury versus Mars, the cosmic chariot battle. Mercury is the planet of thought, cool, composed, careful. Mars wants to leap off the ledge and see what happens. Now imagine those two energies trying to share a throne in your psyche. For Leos, that can show up as pure frustration. You've got the vision. You've got the drive. But something keeps jamming the gears. As someone who's read more natal charts than most people have read their group texts, let me tell you, pause does not mean paralysis. Just because you're not moving doesn't mean you've lost power. Even kings and queens rest before a conquest. The throne is still yours. No one's stealing it while you're taking a breath. Mental tug of war, Royal Edition. Mercury is in Taurus right now, slow and methodical. Mars is blazing in Leo, bold, fearless, impatient. If it feels like your thoughts are moving at a crawl while your impulses are racing like a Ferrari through a school zone, you rewrite on schedule. But even royalty needs breaks. This inner tug of war isn't a flaw in your design. It's the universe holding up a mirror. You're not crazy. You're calibrating. The key is to know when to charge and when to hold your ground. Let's dive deeper, because what's on the other side of this cosmic pressure? Breakthroughs, realignment, even transformation. And that, my fellow Leo, is where we're headed. Let's get one thing straight, Leo, if you're feeling mentally maxed out this week, you're not malfunctioning, you're evolving. See, in the world of astrology, and in life, friction is rarely a punishment. It's more like your cosmic GPS yelling, rerouting. The anxiety, the overload, that racing mind that won't let you sleep at 2 a.m. It's not your downfall. It's your flashlight. And Mercury square Mars? That's the spark that's lighting the trail. When your inner world feels like a mental mosh pit, that's not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough, in process. You're not broken, Leo. You're being shown where your life is out of sync. The real question is, will you just react, or will you read the signs? As the Buddha said, and trust me, I didn't just pull this from a fortune cookie, suffering isn't personal. It's informational. It's the universe speaking in the language of discomfort, trying to tell you, hey, maybe you're not supposed to keep carrying that burden, forcing that conversation, or pretending that situation still fits. And your body? Oh, it's in on it too. That ache in your shoulders? That tight chest? That twitch in your eyelid that makes you look like you're about to challenge your co-workers to a duel? Yeah, your nervous system is lighting up like the 4th of July, thanks to Mars tossing a cosmic match into your neurological haystack. Tingling in your fingers? Restless legs at midnight? Your body's in a group chat with the planets, and it's blowing up. And the message is clear, what you're not expressing verbally is leaking out physically. So maybe instead of bottling it all up, try journaling, screaming into a pillow, or finally telling Brenda from accounting that her passive-aggressive post-its are not cute. And speaking of communication, watch your words. Under this square, your tongue might as well be dipped in rocket fuel. That witty comeback? It might turn into a wildfire. So before you unleash your inner Shakespearean roast master, ask yourself, will I regret this monologue tomorrow? Because let's be honest, Leo drama is iconic when intentional. But impulsive Leo drama? That's how you end up apologizing in a group text at 3 a.m. with a peace offering of memes and regret. And finally, let's talk about this strange time loop sensation you might be feeling. Random memories surfacing out of nowhere. Old arguments playing on repeat in your head like a song you didn't ask Spotify to shuffle in. That unresolved thing from 2017 suddenly knocking on your mental front door again. Why? Because the universe doesn't delete your emotional browser history. It just keeps reopening those unresolved tabs until you finally click, close all. So take a breath. You're not losing your mind, you're finding your clarity. One memory, one body ache, one almost texted rant at a time. Let's talk about what's happening in the lion's den, because if you've been feeling like your relationships are suddenly under a cosmic magnifying glass, you're not wrong. This Mercury-Mars square isn't just stirring up your thoughts and your to-do list, it's turning up the volume on your love life, your friendships, even your I'm fine, I swear work dynamics. And here's the kicker, this energy doesn't break relationships, it reveals the truth inside them. So if you're noticing cracks in the foundation, don't panic. It's not a sign of failure, it's a signal of honesty. Some connections will combust, yes. Some will bloom under pressure. And others? They were held together by duct tape, wishful thinking, and 3 unread texts anyway. For the chosen ones, this is a loyalty test with cosmic lighting. If someone's been pretending to be all in but really just half listening while scrolling their phone, this is their curtain call. Authenticity or nothing. And now let's get real about those mood swings. If you've gone from queen of calm to emotional roller coaster with no seatbelt in the span of a day, welcome to the transit. But don't beat yourself up. Those swings? They're not weaknesses. They're cosmic data points. Each moment of irritation, every sigh, every raised eyebrow that turns into a full-blown eye roll is actually your intuition waving a flag. Hey, you're suppressing something important. Your frustration isn't random, it's sacred. It's your fire trying to find its form. Listen to it. And finally, here's the most important part, this isn't the breakdown. This is your main character moment. You know that part in the movie where the hero gets knocked down, everything seems lost, and then bam, something clicks? That's this transit. Used wisely, this square fuses your thoughts with your actions. It gives you clarity and motion in one powerful package. You could walk out of this not just wiser but transformed. With a new mission. A clearer path. A rebirth worthy of your title in this year of triumph 2025. You're not just surviving this energy, Leo. You're using it to step into the version of yourself you've always known was waiting to rise. Now that's power. Alright Leo, now that we've acknowledged the mental chaos, the body aches, the emotional flashbacks, and the unexpected side-eye from your own reflection, it's time to talk strategy. Because let's be honest, you weren't born to merely endure cosmic turbulence. You were born to ride it like the majestic, solar-powered beast you are. Here are 7 royal-level strategies to help you not just survive this Mercury-Mars square, but actually thrive in it. First up, move that glorious body. Mars rules muscles, motion, momentum, and right now, it wants action. That doesn't mean you have to go full Spartan and join a CrossFit cult. It could be dancing in your kitchen, rage walking around your neighborhood, or aggressively vacuuming while listening to Beyoncé. Just move. Stagnant energy is the enemy right now. Second, pause before you pounce. You're a Leo, which means you're naturally inclined to react with flair. But under this transit, one impulsive roar could end in a very long group chat apology. Take a breath. Take a walk. Take a sip of tea you'll probably forget about halfway through. Do whatever it takes to buy yourself 5 seconds of stillness. Third, write it down. Your brain is buzzing, so give it a safe place to unload. Journaling isn't just some new age Instagram hobby, it's psychological first aid. You're not being dramatic. You're being reflective. Big difference. Fourth, listen to your body. Tight jaw? Knotted shoulders? Random tension in places you didn't even know had muscles? That's not random, that's Mars knocking at your nervous system like it forgot its keys. Your body knows what your mind is dodging. Listen. Fifth, use your inner clarity. Underneath all the noise, there's a crystal clear knowing. Call it instinct, call it intuition, call it the voice that sounds like Morgan Freeman narrating your life. Whatever it is, trust it. Now is the time to cut through confusion like a lion slicing fog with a single swipe. Sixth, get creative, seriously. This is Leo season energy. Make something. Paint. Sing. Bake a cake shaped like your ex's red flags. Just express creativity is how you alchemize chaos into beauty. Seventh and most sacred, choose consciously. This transit sets patterns. Your reactions now become the blueprint for what unfolds next. So don't let chaos hijack your storyline. You're the author. You're the lead. You're the one holding the golden pen. And trust me, this moment, it's not a detour. It's the firestorm that tempers the crown. Now go make it legendary. Now, before we close this cosmic chapter, let me leave you with one last truth straight from the Leo den. Don't fear this Mercury-Mars square, own it. You weren't born to tiptoe through life or to second-guess your roar just because the sky got a little loud. Leo, you were literally made for moments like this. You are ruled by the sun, the one celestial body that doesn't reflect light, it creates it. So when storms roll in, don't shrink. Shine harder. Yes, this energy may shake some things loose, a few opinions, a few people, maybe even a few illusions you were still clinging to like an expired gym membership. But trust me, what falls away now is making space for something stronger, truer, and more aligned with who you're becoming. This is the year of triumph 2025, and if you're still pretending that you're here just to get by, I hate to break it to you, but the universe didn't hand you that Leo heart just for survival. It gave it to you to lead, to light the path, to walk boldly when others hesitate, and yes, sometimes to strut dramatically through the fire while doing it. So breathe deep. Stand tall. And speak your truth, even if your voice shakes, or your mane's a little messy. And hey, if this cosmic weather report hit home for you, go ahead and let me know. I don't need an emoji to know you felt it, but if you're feeling extra fiery, drop a comment, share this with your fellow solar royals, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next celestial transmission from yours truly. This is Golden Fortune Leo, where we don't just watch the stars, we become them.